Hi, this is Emily from Barocco, and today I'm demonstrating knitting with two colors and two hands. When knitting with two colors, one color is being loosely carried across the back, while the other is being knit. The yarn carried across the back is called a float. Motifs, where the yarn carried across the back only lasts for a small number of stitches, can be worked simply. I'm holding my background color in my left hand and my pattern color in my right hand. I'm going to try to keep this consistent the whole time. When I'm ready to switch from my background color to my pattern color, I'm going to insert my needle through the stitch, and I'm going to have my green pattern color is going to go under my background color, and I'm going to knit. Then, to switch back to my background color, I'm going to bring my yarn around. Well, I'm going to insert my needle into the next stitch, and I'm going to bring the background yarn around. And you can see it's going over my green pattern yarn. You're going to try to keep that sequence consistent throughout your knitting. For longer pattern motifs, you need to weave your background and your pattern yarn in the back. You're weaving your floats to keep them maintained and not be too long. For this pattern, I'm using the lavender for 6 stitches, and that would be kind of a long float in this yarn. So I need to weave my background color with the pattern color to maintain that float. To weave the float of my background color, I'm going to lay the color across and over my pattern color. Then I'm going to insert my needle into the next stitch, going over my background color and picking up the pattern color. Put my background color back into my right hand and continue to knit. When I'm ready to use my background color, I bring it over my pattern color. And when I'm ready to use my pattern color, I bring it under my background color. And for another example, I'm going to demonstrate working mostly with my right hand and my background color and needing to weave the floats of my pattern color behind. I've worked until the point where I need to weave my background color. I'm going to insert my needle into my stitch under the yarn I'm holding with my left hand, the pattern color. I'm going to wrap my yarn around my needle and bring it through. Then when I go to make my next stitch, my float has been neatly woven behind my knitting, and I can continue. One thing that's important to remember is not to catch your floats at the same spot in every row. And on that note, that's all there is to it. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.